Okay, great morning. Let's get some cards out here and we'll look and see what the topic is for the morning. Sanctuary. We had that the other day, sanctuary. And labyrinth. Labyrinth. It's a good ruffle shuffle. And melting mask. Okay, allow your spirit self to shine through the many roles you fulfill. Okay, so becoming your authentic self. We've talked about this a number of times. You know, sometimes the same type of topics keep coming up, so maybe just needs to continue to be reinforced with some people out there. You know, we have the labyrinth, we walk the labyrinth of life. You know, we're born, we do our journey, we get to the center, and then we do the journey going back out. And it's kind of like your spiritual path too. You know, you start, you get to the center, and then it, you know, you get the falling away, and then it spits you back out into life, okay? But everybody walks their path of life, whatever it is, you know. And so during that time, at this point in time, we're having to spend a lot more time in our sanctuary because of COVID. So make sure that your place is a place that is a sanctuary, that it's a place that's refreshing to you, to your spirit. You know, fix it up where it is like a sanctuary. And you spend this time coming more to know yourself, getting rid of whatever masks it is that you've had to gather or felt you needed along the way. You know, the path of life is so much better if you become authentic. You know, when you have somebody that's out there and they're having to perpetrate these false ideas about themselves, you know, these masks. And again, we go back to little Donnie Dark, that has had nothing but masks. He doesn't want to be honest with anything. He can't be honest with himself. And he can't stand that anybody would see him lose. It's just that for him, it's a torture. It's a torture. Like yesterday was crazy with Trump. They were having this ceremony, Medal of Freedom, and he just walks out. And the guy is standing there, you know, just like, what just happened? Okay. Trump, I guess he puts a medal on him, he turns around and he walks out and just leaves the guy standing there. And the guy just is looking confused, going, what the? So we see, you know, as we see Trump, as he's getting exposed, because all of his best laid plans for getting the person into the SCOTUS, into the Supreme Court, backfired on him. It didn't work. Well, I can win through the courts. I know how to scam the courts. I've done that all my life, and now I've got, you know, rush her in there, and yeah, they'll all be so grateful that I'll stay in power. they'll overturn the election, no problem. He really thought he had it figured out. No. And I mean, they really slammed him with it. So he is abject defeatism. There's nowhere for him to go. He is really caught in a thing, and he'll run, he'll hide because he doesn't want anybody to see the mask falling, to see that he's really a failed person in so many areas, okay? So his mask is always been to be, I'm a billionaire, I am the art of the deal. He's always managed to find some way to skate through things, to manipulate it. Not that he's a great businessman, he's just a con man, okay? And he's found a way to, again, abuse the court system to get his way, okay? And this time it doesn't work, and he doesn't know which way to turn, because the mask is going to fall. And I think we really saw that yesterday when he walked out on that ceremony. Just yeah, thanks, whatever, bye, walked out. Oh my God. So, you can see it in real time. This is what happens if you're somebody that's wearing a mask all the time, and you think it's impenetrable. Well, the mask eventually is going to fall. So better to spend the time to be your authentic self, who and what you are, okay? If you're honest with yourself and you're honest with others, okay, then it's not going to come back on you. Now, it doesn't mean that everybody's going to like you and everything's going to be hunky-dory, okay? You're going to have people that just for whatever reason, they take a dislike to you, and that's the way it is. Yeah, I think a lot of us have been there. I had somebody that was trolling me for a number of years. I guess they finally got rid of her channel, that it was just so over-the-top egregious that they shut her down, But yeah, it behooves you to get rid of the mask. I'll just say that. To be who and what you are, be authentic, be honest. And again, this is the first thing I tell the students: honesty, integrity, transparency, and sacredness. If you live your life with those things as your guiding posts, you can't go wrong, okay? So they can say whatever they want to say. They can try to make up stuff. They can try to, but if you are honest and have integrity with things, then you'll have a clear conscience. You'll sleep well at night, okay? And you just put out there what you can put out there, okay, to the best of your ability. That's all, okay? So it's a good time now to make your home a good sanctuary, a place for you to be. Know that we all walk the labyrinth. We come into this world, we do our journey, we get to the center, we learn whatever things we can learn, and we try to walk the second half a little better from what we've learned, okay? But we all walk the journey, the labyrinth of life. We come in and we go out, okay? So do it, get rid of the mask, and you'll find out it's so much more refreshing if you don't have to put on a false front with people. That takes becoming a little vulnerable at times if you're going to get rid of the mask, okay? If you're feeling vulnerable, then be vulnerable. You'll find some support out there. Okay, doesn't mean everybody will be supportive, but because let's face it, there are some jerks out online. That's the way it is. But overall, you'll find people are supportive. And yeah, and you're not feeling like you are in it alone. Okay? So that's the thing we have this morning. If the mask is melting, let it go. Okay? Find out what's underneath of it. Okay? You may find out you really like who's underneath of it in the end, once you get rid of all the BS drama of stories and other things. Okay? So I'm going to leave this here. Much love and light to everyone, and I'll see you online.